Welcome back. Now we're keeping track of the story of a 15-year-old domestic help who fell off a 3-story building in the Ebutemeta area of Lagos. The girl, identified as Oluebube Nwokolo, was said to have been pushed off by her employer, whom neighbors say was arrested. Now, where is the woman in question, and is 15-year-old Oluebube still alive? On our big story tonight, our correspondent Seun Okimbaloye goes after the story.
Is a height no one prays to fall from. This 3-story building on number 1 Market Street in the densely populated Ebutemeta area of Lagos. But the unexpected happened. Wednesday, 25th of November, 15-year-old Oluebube Nwokolo sadly falls from here. She's said to be a domestic staff with the family of Mr. and Mrs. Okechukwu Obinna. After the incident, Hamadu, the man who mans the gate of the house, said he rushed the girl to this hospital on a motorbike. We traced the girl to the said hospital, but we were told she had been taken away by Mr. Obinna on a referral to the Federal Medical Center. On getting there, it turned out the girl was never brought here. After several days, the picture has become clearer. At last, we get to find out where Oluebube is. She's lying critically ill in a government hospital in Lagos. Because we have no permission to film, we have to use our hidden camera. Oluebube, from what we are told, has a broken leg as a result of the fall from the 3-story building. More dots are connecting now. The police spokesperson in Lagos opens up to us on the matter.
Investigation so far revealed that the girl on her own jumped down from that house.
And so, is the woman still in custody?
No, she's on bail.
Granted bail, free to go, maybe for now. But Oluebube still lies in the accident and emergency unit of this government hospital. But the police insist investigations on the matter are continuing. Josephine Chukuma heads the Project Alert, an advocacy group on the rights of women, especially as it concerns issues relating to violence. She believes this is a critical matter we should not be allowed to evade justice.
What would make a 15-year-old stand on the 3rd floor and jump down? If not that, she's been subjected over a period of time to some form of abuse. It's clearly assault, physical assault occasioning harm. If neighbors have been seeing scars on her body, how come nobody ever tried to help that young girl?
It is a relief that Oluebube is alive, but for Mrs. Chukuma, there are still many questions that remain unanswered.
Why would the person who was immediately responsible for her, whose care she was in, be allowed to take a walk like that? Is the police saying that she has no case to answer?
Oluebube may have narrowly survived this, but her case highlights the many untold stories of abused and helpless children. If Oluebube walks again, one's prayer is that she walks into total freedom, to education and better life. Seun Okimbaloye, reporting for Channels Television News.
A very sad one there indeed. We move on to sports from there. Here's Charles Eruka.
Welcome to Sports News. UEFA President Michel Platini will find out tomorrow whether the Court of Arbitration for Sports will temporarily lift his 90-day suspension. The Swiss-based court confirmed in a statement today that its panel has heard the parties' arguments and will announce its decision on Friday, December the 11th. Platini is suspended from all football-related activities for receiving an alleged payment from suspended FIFA President Sepp Blatter. He denies all allegations and wants his ban lifted so he can contest the FIFA presidential election in February. Now, Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema has been suspended from the French national team until an investigation into his alleged part in a blackmail and sex tape case has been resolved. Benzema, who would miss Euro 2016, hosted in his country, was banned by the France Football Federation. The 27-year-old is under formal investigation for an alleged blackmail plot against French teammate Mathieu Valbuena. He denies any wrongdoing, but if found guilty, could face a minimum of 5 years in prison. The International Olympic Committee is confident that next year's Games in Rio will not be compromised by the political turmoil and economic downturn in Brazil. Speaking at the IOC's headquarters, Games Executive Director General Christophe Dibi confirmed that a new working group will look to find ways to lift the financial strain on the organizers. Preparations for the Rio Olympics have been plagued by delays for years because of various political and economic difficulties in Brazil. That's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
A United States military spokesman says the finance chief of the Islamic State has been killed in airstrikes by the U.S.-led coalition. U.S. military spokesman Colonel Steve Warren confirmed the deaths in a video call from the Iraqi capital, Baghdad. Mustafa Mohammed, also known as Abu Salah, and 2 other senior leaders were killed in the strikes, which took place in recent weeks. And the main news again. The federal government has held crucial meetings with religious leaders to seek support towards winning the war against terror. At the meeting held in Abuja, religious leaders also offered suggestions on tackling the menace. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has given the former Niger Delta militant leader, Government Ekpeme Polo, aka Tom Polo, 7 days to appear before the agency in Lagos. And the 7th NLI Christopher Colade Symposium has held in Lagos, where succession planning and management have been identified as important for organizational growth. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Bunyato. Good night.